Okay guys, I just came to the post office and I had something waiting in my P.O. box from Miss Marie. So let me go ahead and get this opened.
I don't know what it is. What is it?
It feels like a pen.
Ooh, neat.
Oh my god! Is this from Rainbow Beach? It is from Rainbow Beach. This is where she wants to take Jada. It's sand from Rainbow Beach. Oh my god, this is so special. Oh, thing to hold the book open.
That's cool.
Oh, Maria's such a sweetie. It's for my birthday, Josh. And look at my pretty gold wrapping paper. I'm going to save that too. This feels like what you would like.
Oh, hey, that's actually really nice and not horrible. Awesome.
Joshua likes
I hate
certain papers.
Yeah.
And it says, the Great Birthday Bake-Off featuring Paws Hollywood and Meowie Berry. I hope the dog wins. Shh, shh. I know Marie loves cats. She says, I remembered you love dragonflies, so I hope you like the paperclip. I will be in Rainbow Beach when you read this, so I hope you like the colored sands I have sent you. That is so cool.
So
to my dear Barbara. It's from a beach.
So this beach is composed of all these different colors of sand?
Yeah, I think so. She says it's really rainbow.
Oh.
Wishing you guys the happiest of birthday. Wishing you the happiest. You guys. Joe doesn't have a birthday. Happiest of birthday. She said you guys. She said you. See right here?
Yeah,
Wishing you the
I see
happiest of birthdays with happiness, fun, love, and yummy cake. Oh my god. You know I had a great birthday, but this is even better because this came. Do we have backlighting going on, guys? Am I ugly?
I can see you.
That backlighting is ugly though.
Yeah, some
Thanks, Marie. Thank you so much. Now I'm heading home to go show off my pen and my bookmark thingy. I know that's like to keep the pages of the book open. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Joshy. All right, guys, so we're home out of the heat. It was 106 degrees in the car, and I just have some updates for you guys. It's all good news. So the prayers are working. Yes. First of all, Mommy's doing great. She's had 4 rounds of chemo, and she's doing so good that she's planning a 50th birthday party for my brother who's coming in September. Remember, she wanted to have that 50th anniversary when she was in the Middle East, but she got sick and had to come back and cancel the party and all that good stuff. Well, she's giving my brother the 50th birthday party. He could care less, but if that gives her joy, then go ahead and do it. He just wants to be here with us to spend some time with us. So that's pretty cool. Next good news, my cousin that has the lymphoma is finally starting to see some good results from the chemo. So she's feeling a lot better. She still has a long road ahead of her, and she thanks all of you for the prayers, and she asks us to keep them going. Jada, she's getting her little career off the ground. Mario came here and motivated her and promised her that he would do everything to help her by way of tweeting it out to his Twitter followers and his Instagram people and Periscope and everything else, and he's been staying true to his word. This is the first time anyone has graced my doorstep that has promised to help and is doing everything that they can to help, and I am so grateful for having met this young man and having the courage to just talk to him through Periscope, because sometimes you talk to people and you're afraid because you're afraid they're going to insult you or, you know, whatever. But he is so cool. And so Jada is so motivated. And even the lady that Mario made a connection with Jada, he had a Periscope follower that people sent for when he was Periscoping from here because she's some type of music producer. Well, she's trying to help Jada too by getting the word out and all that good stuff. I don't know what else she can really do because she's in like Oregon. But anyways, we are really, really excited with all this good news. And, oh, Jory got a job with the city, and he starts tomorrow. He has known that he's been hired since August 13th, but he didn't know when he was going to start because his fingerprints had to clear, and they finally came back, and he will start tomorrow at his new job. He's going to be a teacher in the after-school program for the city, and before that, he was a preschool teacher at a daycare. And he's just really, really happy and grateful that he's moving on and starting something new. It's going to be more pay and more benefits and stuff like that. So it's just looking really positive for Jory.
Oh my God. It's just because some idiot was like, I'm offended. What's next?
What are you doing today?
Getting ready.
Getting ready to go where? Oh, friends coming back in the room. Ask my viewers that question, Jada. Why did tell them about Wednesday.
Wednesday's to sleep in my room.
That's a poltergeist in here.
Okay, ask the question, Jada, quickly so Lewis can go back to his show.
Yeah, then Wednesday didn't want to sleep in my room after a whole while. So why doesn't Wednesday want to sleep in my room?
It's not even about just not sleeping in your room. She wouldn't come in.
Yeah.
Right? She would come as far as the threshold, and she would back up.
She know where there's harm. She was like, not
You know,
today.
you shouldn't leave your guitar on the floor like that, you know, Booby. What if somebody falls on that? So Jada's getting ready to do her first little periscope. Might be as long as a minute. Right, Jada?
Yeah.
Just a test try. No, she's doing it here with us. Just a test try.
Okay.
What's wrong with your eye?
I don't know.
You're having allergies too?
I guess.
It's a bad season right now with it because it's so hot.
I felt it last night. I kept sneezing and sneezing and sneezing last night.
Mm-hmm. So now she's in it, Josh? Did the poltergeist leave?
No,
I guess.
because we're all in here, so she's like brave right now. She can't
But
fight.
she's supposed to protect us. She's not supposed to be not brave.
Yeah, but she's not stupid. She knows she can't fight a poltergeist on her own.
She's just like, I'm not gonna deal with this. So I'm gonna avoid it altogether.
You know how hard it is to fight something that's 8 feet tall?
Why do you think it's
Why the poltergeist has to be that big,
I just feel
Josh?
like-
Because they're so omnipotent, they're just like that high.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you're so cute.
I saw this thing on the TV. You know how they talk about the zombie apocalypse? They had a whole bunch of kangaroos. I don't know if it's on
I
in
am
Australia.
so prepared for
Did
that
you
zombie apocalypse.
You were so prepared?
I am.
What do you have? Your weapons?
Yeah, already preloaded. I have the website to go for it. It's all about you have to have your little group and then getting far as the map as possible. I won't tell you where I'm going.
Is it going to be like Shaun of the Dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going to go to Belize? Everybody runs to Belize for everything.
Hell no,
That's-
there's too many people there. It's still
No.
zombies.
We
You
gotta
want to
get-
avoid. You
We
want
have to go. Yeah, we have to go high.
to
Yeah,
like cold
to the cold
places.
places.
You have to either go somewhere really cold so it won't go anywhere, or
That's
really
why I
hot so
like-
everything will die.
Like anytime we were playing that Plague Nation, the cold places would like take forever to die.
Plus, zombies would start freezing before they even get like far enough.
Exactly.
Oh my God, you guys have studied this?
Yes, it's an actual thing for our generation. We're
I wish they had Zombie 101 in college.
yeah,
She's laying on the bed. She's laying on the bed.
and it honestly just teaches you a lot
I think
of
she's
survival
just rotten
skills.
spoiled. She's rotten to the core. Winnie? No, she's guarding the door from inside. The poltergeist is in the hallway.
He moved. He packed up my room and went.
We're all in here, so he's like, I'm gonna step out.
So Joel went to work today to wait for bottles and to wait for artwork. Well, the artwork's ready, so he's coming home to pick that up on the way home. We're not going to go to work again this evening because it's too late. So we're going to work tomorrow, and we're going to go super early to get out of the heat.
Yes.
Because we're having like these 106s and 110s, and the light company will contact businesses like ours and say, can you please shut down by noon because we need the energy for people to stay alive, not for you to be working.
How dare
That's
you?
kind of
How dare
offensive.
you? I need to
If
eat.
I have work to do, I'm
I need to
doing my
eat.
work,
That's how
yeah.
I stay alive.
So-
Look at the water thing. We have a drought, right?
Yeah.
And they tell Joe that he can water on Tuesdays and Fridays from 5 in the evening till 9 the next morning. Well, you can't water the whole time now. Don't get it twisted. But that's the hours. So
Yeah.
a lot of the times I'm freaked out because he's watering like on a Saturday morning. I'm like, you can't water. It's not Friday. And then I realize it's till 9 the next morning. So if he's doing it like 6 on a Saturday morning, he can totally do that. But it's just really crazy
Check it out.
right now that our lawn looks icky.
Nice.
And then they had a water main break the other day in Pacoima that Mario was doing the news from. And the lawn looked lush and green and beautiful. I'm like, hey, why is Pacoima better than us? Okay, so Wednesday lays anywhere that she wants to lay and just gets in the way.
Anywhere she damn well pleases.
Yeah, I think this is her house and she just allows us to live here.
On Wednesday. Huh.
She gets so stressed out when food's being made or served. She's like, are they gonna give me any? Am I gonna starve again? I feel like little orphan Annie.
Again, the dog is so fat.
Oh, look at me in the mirror. I'm talking to the man in the mirror.
I hope I have enough gas to
To get to where?
just get.
Why?
Because I tried to put in something in and couldn't get any bloody gas.
So Joshua couldn't put in any gas because the gas station was too crowded with stupid people.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
We got two. One
Let
guy
me-
wasn't even putting in gas. He sent us fat friend in there to go get something, and they just parked around. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna run him over.
Let me tell you guys a little secret. Is that Jory came back already? Jory started the job today, by the way. I
probably
thought
just-
he was gonna go teach
He
today.
probably just did orientation.
Yeah, so I don't put gas in.
Lucky.
That's the beauty of having an awesome husband. I put gas in one time in 29 years. I know how to put gas in, I just don't do it. I train the kids how to do it at an early age.
You're on lunch till 2? Nice. Oh, you're sorry, 1.
I'm just vlogging. You're on lunch till 2?
Yeah. Well, I have to get Poplar.
Are you doing like orientation then?
Yeah. Well, they gave my site is gonna be citrus.
I'll be back. Vlogging. Alright guys, so Jada is doing her first Periscope live right here. And she kicked me and Joy out of the room, so we're watching on the phone. Like idiots. Calandra, Bella, all of you guys, Lisa, thank you so much for joining her Periscope. It's really awesome for her to get that many viewers on her first try. And she kicked me out of the room. She's like, go away, Mom, you're hovering. Joe didn't even try going in the room, huh, Joe?
Nope, I come from work and I sit right where I'm at right now.
You got to get some skin bleach to lighten up the spot when you mess with that pimple. He messed with that pimple and it turned out bad for him. I'll go back and watch my baby. I'll be right back with you guys. So, Jory started a new job today, right? He's a teacher in the after-school program for the city. So, of course, there are a lot of elementary schools here in town, and he really was hoping that they would place him at the elementary school that he attended from kindergarten to 5th grade. And in their conversation when they were trying to place him, that school name came up several times, but he didn't say anything. He just kind of sat there quietly. I don't think he really had a say-so in it. They were just kind of discussing it where he could hear. And so they finally sent him to a different one today, but the one that he's assigned to is not the one that he went to. And he was like bummed out a little bit. And I told him, you know what, maybe it's for the best. I think he kind of wanted to go back there because he wanted to give back, you know, because he went to that school. But also a lot of the teachers are still there. And they adored Jory when he was growing up. Jory was one of those kids where, like in kindergarten, his teacher would make sure he gets exactly what he wanted for lunch. If they had chicken nuggets, or if it's burgers or hot dogs or whatever it was for lunch, and Jory only liked chicken nuggets, she would call ahead before recess or before lunch, and she would tell the cook, if you only have a little bit of chicken nuggets, then please set it aside for Jory, because he won't eat. I mean, this teacher spoiled him. She went above and beyond for him. And I met her in Walmart the other day, and I showed her a picture of Jory, and she was just blown away by how beautiful Jory was. Hey guys, so it's 9:17 at night, and I'm still waiting on the sourdough bread. I started at 9 this morning. You have to proof the sponge for 3 hours. Then you knead up the dough, let that sit for 6 hours. Then you re-knead. See, it's coming. So it's been in there. I think this oven has a short. See what it's doing? Joe's gonna have to unplug it and see what's going on. So it's been in there for about 2 hours. A little bit more to go, and then I can bake. Last week I made 2 loaves like that, and I left them in there and went to the gym and forgot that I was letting them rise. When I came back, I tried to bake them, and one of them exploded and made like a volcano in the oven. Who knew that it would do that if it overrises, right? Alright guys, so Wednesday is in for the night, and my 2 loaves are done. They're piping hot. See the timer? 10:53. All because I started at 9 in the morning to do this. And you know what? It's not a lot of time sitting, like it's not a lot of time actually doing this stuff, but it's a lot of time, you know, in between. A lot of downtime. So one's for Joshua, one's for Colin. Every time I make it, I make 2. One for Joshua, one for Colin. Joe and I are really holding fast to our grain-free eating right now because we kind of got off of it the week before Mario came, and this week, some of the days this week, but we're back on track. So
What you doing?
vlogging at night.
Like dark.
That's my beautiful Ivy. Huh? She still looks good in the dark. She's Ivy.
Oh.
She's very country girl right now with the...
I know,
you?
it's Pippi Longstocking.
It's very Pocahontas.
I was gonna say that, but I think you get the joke for Pippi Longstocking.
I got it.
Are you talking about the cartoon or the live action?
So this is the what? No, tell the people. I know what it is, but you tell the people.
This is the film.
Okay, put it under the camera lens, baby. This is the film. Joe say film because believe people say film.
Film.
And then Jamaicans say film. Film show. Okay, so this is the film. And it looks like an overhead transparency thing.
Yep.
But
It's the same. Is that the same thing?
but they shoot this one, right? They shoot this like the way you would do photographs in a lab. They don't just put it through a printer. Well, at least you hope. No, they shoot it because see how dark the black is?
Oh, you could go to a printer. You got printer.
They have laser printer that does it well. But I think this company, they shoot it. And then see the PMS right here says 232. That means Joe has to go find that in his PMS chart and mix that color. He already knows it's some form of a pink. And it's going to be one color. We have 3,000 bottles to do and the guy needs it like ASAP. He's going to pick it up tomorrow, right? Saturday of all days. And he has 30,000 of these bottles at another printer, right? Bottle maker / printer. And he paid them up front. I think that's been our problem, that we don't let people pay us up front. We do where they pay us right at the end, or some people have, you know, like net 10 terms, whatever. He paid them up front because that's their rules. And they cashed his check. And they can't do the order till the ending of September, when they probably made a different promise. And they said, no, you're not getting your money back.
That's the way they do it. I'm big. So, you got to cope. You got to throw the line. You either
And
take
then
it or leave it.
meanwhile, we small companies
Suffer.
are suffering because we don't have the jobs they have. You're too close to the camera. Back up. Not that far.
I got to go.
I'm trying to move so you don't. I don't want to raise my hand too high so I can still see you, baby. Yeah, so it really and truly sucks in this industry. In this industry, it kind of sucks for us because we're small. We don't have a bank backing us. Joe used all of his profit sharing when he lost his job in 2002 to get this business off the ground. And basically, you're operating with no retirement. We couldn't afford medical coverage since 2008 because it got too expensive. It was $600 a month for just Joe and me. The kids were a separate story. And so we're one of the people that are so grateful for Affordable Health Care Act. I see a lot of people complain about that. But for me, it's been a blessing. And I can only talk from our point of view. It's been a blessing for us because we have our medical back to the point where they noticed Joe was creeping up to be borderline diabetic. And that's been roped back under control, so we don't have to deal with that. And they dealt with my vertigo, and I'm like so happy and so blessed. Even though we started off like complaining about big corporations, we're happy, right?
That's right.
We're happy. See you in a couple hours.
Thanks. How about this, Netflix?
Oh, she doesn't show good in the camera.
Heading to Hollywood.
See that tie?
That's our tie we gave Mario.
In case y'all wondering.
Everybody knows how to get my tie.
It's in
That's
my-
his birthday
That's
gift.
his birthday gift, and he wore it. And look how nice it's tied.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And that clip though.
that foot
We
dog.
knew it looked great on his skin tone, which it does. That was a nice little pattern. It stands
The thing though, when he opened the packaging, he
Yeah.
loved the pink one, but you could see his eyes dance when he opened that one. And who picked it again, Lois? Don't look at Jada.
It was a
Don't look at
joint
Jada.
decision.
No,
Yeah.
they were like, we like the pink one better. It was $13 for the pink one, right? Right? It was more
The
expensive.
pink one was less.
It was fun.
So which one was the cheap one then? There was one that was
The
expensive.
pink one was the cheap one. The purple one was expensive.
The purple one, oh, not
The purple one's Calvin Klein,
Yeah.
and then the pink one is like another
some other
pink
brand.
but yeah.
Oh, so that's why he got good taste. He got good taste.
Well, you know
And he
what?
said he loves TJ Maxx and Ross. That's what he was raised on. He said that on Periscope. Where did we get it again? TJ Maxx?
Well, I tell you what, Ross will get some good quality things. Because
Those
them
pants
big,
I have.
come from them big, them expensive store come into there.
Yeah.
It's just like the fact that we have to like fight off so much people.
Yeah, the thing that I don't like about Ross is that the pretty dresses they show in the commercials,
A weekend there.
they don't have those dresses when you get there in our sizes. They have it in a size 2.
Some lady and her freaking baby comes down and they're rude about it. Like they expect you to move because I have my stupid baby.
And then when you go try on the clothes, they leave that anti-theft device thing on it.
Yeah.
And if it's like a dress that has a little bolero or a jacket or something, it's all stapled together. So you have to try to pull on both things together.
That's hard.
And I can't do that. So I'm not a Ross shopper at all. What did you tell us about Ross, Jada?
It's an abusive husband.
It's like an abusive husband, right?
You don't know why you keep coming back for more because you know what's gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
Because you met him in high school.
every time I go there.
Because you're gonna go buy shoes. That's all you ever buy is
Because
shoes.
the guy section is chill. Every guy's like, hey, what's up? Oh, yeah, let me move out of your way.
Mm-hmm.
Girls are just so like, no.
Girls are very
here."
catty creatures
Yeah.
when shopping.
Girls
I
are
found.
cats, guys are dogs.
I'm just saying.
It's true, though, Lois.
Girls
You
are
can speak
just
your
actually
mind.
more aggressive when picking out their things. I'm getting what I want. Guys are like, okay, if it's here, it's here.
It's here.
If not, I'm
Literally,
chill.
girls are cats, guys are dogs. Guys, dogs
You said it right, Jada. That makes sense.
live next to each other. Yeah.
But look at her cute Mario.
So nice.
Yeah.
Look at those teeth.
And he's gonna be on all of next week anchoring the news desk.
That's what he deserves. He's a great guy.
We feel like we own him now. Just saying, he's ours, right, Jada? He's totally family. We've adopted. He is me and Joe's oldest son that we never had. He's only 29, and Joe and I have been married 29 years. So he could be an older son.
You were pregnant with him, and you guys had that.
I know, what a
shotgun
hussy.
wedding.
What a hussy. We had a shotgun wedding. We had Mario first. He just doesn't know it.
Yeah.
And then we had Joshua 3 years later.
You gave
We're
him,
so
you gave him
horrible.
the best chance.
And we had him. I don't know how he came out Puerto
He
Rican
looks like-
heritage,
he looks like
but
he could be
he's
one
ours.
Of us, though. You guys look like related.
Yeah, he's really a darling though. He came
just
here.
took more of your side, and we all took more of Dad's.
Jada. So he came here. He saw your talent. He's like, I'm gonna do everything I can to make you make it.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Straight up.
So what's Mario gonna get when you get blessed?
He's gonna get a Maserati.
He's gonna get blessed too.
Yeah.
Like when I get a blessing, you get a blessing, Mario. Yeah, it's like he's so
I'll think about
cool.
the
Hey, I
Grammys.
saw this thing on Facebook, and it had like a dog like that, like a pretty collie looking dog.
Mhm.
And I don't know what they did to the dog.
Did they burn him?
No, I don't know if it was burning.
No,
It was like they
it's
just abused him and let him like get this like virus.
Mhm.
All of his fur fell off.
Is it parvo or something?
No, it looked like he had oatmeal on his skin. That's how bad the dog's skin was. And it was just falling off, and then they rescued him, treated him, and then
Does he look beautiful now?
it's beautiful. It looks like a collie, and I'm like, I didn't think that dog was gonna look like that. You don't think the dog's gonna look like that? You think it's gonna be
I
like one of
can't
those,
see
Yeah,
that.
that
Like
dog
a
was
great-
messed up.
Yeah, it was that messed up.
There should be a special place in hell on this earth, not the hell, but on this earth, where we should go and torture people who torture these animals.
The song is called Hush. So, hope you guys like it. Hush, my darling.
Happy Sunday morning. I'm walking over to Leah's, going to church. There's a thing going on at the church. It's a women's thing that they have once a month. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Please check out my other channels right here to the right of your screen, the cooking channel, the product review channel, and Joe's channel. The links are in the description box.